Mal calling. 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 Mal calling.
Hello?
Yes? Hello?
Where were you?
Where was I? I was right here.
I called a while ago.
Yeah, I was at the gym. I was working out.
Really?
Really?
I doubt that very much.
I'm lifting weights like a madman here. As a matter of fact, I was just about to lift another 50 pounds. Let's make it 100.
Indeed, you do need to work out more and drink less.
What drink? I haven't had one in weeks.
What's the time back there?
Honey, you should by now know that when you finish your matinee, it's 11 p.m. over here. And when you finish your evening performance, it's 5 in the morning. And you shouldn't be angry with me when I don't pick up when you call after your evening performance.
Why are you talking to me as if I were an idiot? You know perfectly well that we are touring. And there are several time zones in the States.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And there won't be an evening performance tonight. LA tour just ended.
Well, congratulations. And where to now?
Now, a bus to New York.
Right. What? A bus? How many miles is that?
2,448.
Blimey. Well, wouldn't it make more sense to fly?
No resources. I'm not in a Bolshoi, am I? Second-rate European troops are a dime a dozen here. We shall be taking the bus. Only the principals fly.
Can't you do something about these principles? I don't know, sort of kill them or...
We don't kill people in ballet. The ballet is a graceful, elegant form of art. We'd rather put razor blades in the point shoes of the rivals. Or throw some acid in their facial area.
Sure, there is no getting your hands dirty, is there? Even the ugliest things must be done nice and neat, right, Merle?
Oi, bitches, keep it down! And anyways, how's the weather?
Yeah, let's tittle-tattle about the weather. The weather is crappy. There's a bloody storm on for I don't know how long. I can hardly remember the sun.
Keep the shutters closed, or they'll smash the windows again and flood everything.
And the fuses blew again. I was at my computer. I was writing like a bloody Tolstoy. When all of a sudden... bloody hell! 100 pages of solid good writing gone. Just like that.
Firstly, you never write on a computer. And secondly, didn't you just tell me you were in a gym? Well, it's really up to you after all. You can lie down and soak yourself in liquor for all I care.
I bet you haven't shaved nor changed for a week. I bet you stuff yourself with sausages.
If I come home and you have put on some excess pounds, I've received many offers lately.
But you would rather enjoy if those excess pounds were to be on our bank account, huh? The little lady wants to dabble in ballet. It's her hubby's duty to bring home the bacon.
You haven't finished that bloody book of yours for years on end. And on the whole, I'm not interested in money.
By all means. How could an artist be interested in something as common as money? After all, an artist is the very goose that lays the golden eggs. Pardon, the swan that lays the golden eggs. Even though people keep wondering, well, why these eggs are nothing but empty shells. Why do they produce nothing but stillborn chicks?
You know what? If any sperm could survive in your liquor circulation, I could have found something of use.
Ouch! Row! Touché.
Okay. I don't want to argue. I'll be off now. I'll call you from New York.
Right. Stick to your guns.
And when you go to change your fuses, take a flashlight so you don't nosedive again.
It was no fault of mine. It was your shoe on the stairs.
I never left it there. Anyway, it's your excessive self-confidence. Take a lamp, watch your steps, and you might not break your neck.
Right. Back to work then.
All right then. Ta for now.
Ta-ta.
And don't invite those pointless drinking pals of yours over.
Ta-ta.
As if I didn't know you are having booze ups there while I'm away.
Look, the reception isn't the best possible. Look, I can't hear. You're right. Raul.
Dialing Raul. Dialing Raul. Dialing Raul.
Yo!
What's up, man? It's 11 already. Damn, the bash needs kick-starting.
Well, I just started driving.
Just started. You're supposed to be here an hour ago.
Some shit came up. Have you taken a look out the window? Are you aware of what's happening outside?
Well, you're not driving a dog cart. Isn't that a Jaguar here purring?
The city was totally jammed, and the woods are not much better. I feel like a cat in a bag. Can't see shit. It's a fucking deluge. I should have taken the boat.
Well, how much longer?
I'm in no mood for racing. Count me about an hour or so.
Damn, an hour. Damn, I'm down to my last bottles here. You did remember to get some, didn't you?
Why is it that I must always procure booze for you? Isn't there a local store near you or something?
You fucking kidding. It's miles away. I haven't been out of a house for ages.
Take your car then.
I can't. I'm perpetually plastered.
Okay, chill. The bottles are gonna be rolling up.
Step on it, I'm drying up here.
Do you want your booze to arrive or not? If I go any faster, you're going to be looking for your bottles in the middle of the forest. Bloody hell. What is a guy doing living out here in the woods anyway?
It's a peninsula.
Surrounded by 100 miles of woodland. I'm racing against death here as it is already. You don't want another vengeful spirit out there, do you?
A nice one.
Well, you keep moaning about stuff going on there.
Nothing booze couldn't fix.
We'll be messing with your Ouija board when we're out there. Let's see who turns up this time.
Okay, let's talk. More action. Call me when you're here. I'll come and open the gate for you.
What do you mean, come? This stuff's remotely operated, isn't it?
Providing there's power.
Fuse is blown again.
Power comes as power goes.
Go change the fuses. A lot of fun it's gonna be sitting out there with you in the dark.
You don't hear me complaining. It's actually rather romantic here. I've got candles burning. I've got 2 hours of battery power left. And just listen to this.
Oh yeah, a full headbanging session. You teeny bopper, you.
Yeah, must have music.
Ah, Twee.
Ah, fuck! Oh, I just about hit something.
Vintage Raul, hitting on ladies even in dark forests.
Oh, no, fucking hell, it just came blasting from the left. Fuck. Oh, my heart nearly stopped.
Must have been hitchhiking.
Oh, it shot straight in your direction. Soon you'll be hearing it scratching at your door.
Fail.
What is?
Your miserable attempt at scaring me. Me, a man who has spent his life in an old family house with the spirits of ancestors for company.
Oh, a house? We're being so working class now, are we? Last time I checked, they refer to those buildings as mansions.
Life is not about the worldly goods.
Get rid of that labyrinth and go get yourself a proper joint in the city, mate.
I do have a town apartment.
With the cash you'd make from that donjon, you'd get yourself a posh cubbyhole. Anyway, wait, something's gone. Something's wrong on the dashboard. Wait, I better check it out. I'll get back to you later.
What? Got to drag yourself under the hood now?
Small chance. I'd rather call a towing service.
In that case, you won't be here before tomorrow evening, and by then you'll discover me dead of dehydration. There are only so many hours a man can survive without drinking.
You know, urine is sterile. Try that. Anyway, I'll give you a buzz when it's time.
Godspeed.
Cheers.
Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling.
I'm listening. What?
Can you hear me?
Barely. The coverage isn't the best out here.
Concentrate.
What?
Concentrate.
I may very well concentrate. It wouldn't enhance the reception.
Is that better now?
Somewhat.
At last.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I heard your name.
My name is Agent...
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Agent
Try again.
Agent Mudvayne.
Well, I don't know. Nice to meet you, Agent. Well, what can I do for you, Agent?
It's about a case.
Makes sense.
An old case.
And I'm somehow involved in that old case.
Very much so.
Sorry, are you aware what time it is?
11 in the evening.
And that old case, it requires that you call me today, at this hour.
Precisely. Specifically today.
Exciting.
You say that with sarcasm, but I know that actually you like riddles.
And how would you possibly know that, Agent?
I've read your book and your columns and solved your 5-minute whodunits in the magazines.
All right, Agent. I do admit I like them.
Thus, if I may, I would like to present you with one.
What, a riddle?
Yes.
Is that some kind of a new investigation method?
Let's say it is. Or we might call it a test.
And if I solve it, is there a prize?
There is. A significant one.
All right then, Agent. Ask away.
To complete the task, you need some paper and pencil. I would recommend some paper with printed squares and a graphite pencil which can be erased.
That's quite funny.
What is?
I do happen to have a notebook with checkered pages and a pencil with an eraser on my desk.
What a coincidence.
And now
Can you see the number I'm calling from?
I can.
Would you write that number on the paper? Preferably so that the numbers would fit inside the squares.
All right. 0926 1091. Did I get it right?
You did.
So what's next?
Do you notice something peculiar when you observe these numbers?
Do I notice, well, 8 numbers, the area code? I don't know this code. Where are you calling from?
You'll find out about that later.
Okay. Odd, even? What, primes? No. 0 to 9? Well, I don't know. What should I be, looking for in the first place?
A system.
A system meaning what? It's just a random sequence of numbers.
There is no such thing as randomness.
If this is some kind of a mathematical brain cracker, I better warn you I'm not good at these. I might easily make a mistake.
But a mistake is exactly what we are looking for.
A mistake?
A mistake to start with, and then, through this mistake, a system.
Wait a moment. At 11 in the evening, I'm not in the shape to
But
solve
do you
your...
know what a mistake is?
If you're expecting me to produce a precise scientific definition of mistake, then no, I don't. Why don't you tell me?
I'm using the term error here as a synonym for experimental uncertainty. There are 2 types of errors: indeterminate and determinate, or systematic errors. The widely used measure of error is standard deviation. One commonly distinguishes between the relative error and the absolute error. The absolute error is the magnitude of a difference between the exact value and the approximation.
Look, my brain went out to lunch with your first words.
It's really very simple once you pay attention. So let me proceed. The relative error can be expressed as a fraction, where the numerator is 1 and the denominator is the absolute error divided by the magnitude of the exact value.
Of all this oration, I only grasp the words numerator and denominator.
These are indeed the most important ones. You are the numerator.
Was that a compliment? Watching these numbers of yours, yes I do, feel like a numerator.
The numerator is 1.
What?
The numerator is 1.
Well, but are you still prattling on about your equation? Look, you're really misfiring here. I've dropped the ball long since. It's just not my cup of tea. I do other stuff.
And quite randomly, I've learned.
But I like all things random. When you say the numerator is 1, I say, why not some other number?
But you are alone, are you not?
Well, at the moment, I'm either. So it's supposed to be some equation that has me as its character.
Precisely.
Well, what about the other thing, the denominator? What is that?
Let's presume this time it is a random one.
A random denominator? Well, could we just return to the riddle you're proposing? I'm staring at these numbers of yours without any clue. What should I do?
Find something that isn't random.
Well,
Or, to be more precise, something that is hidden behind the random denominator. Something that can reveal the system.
like some kind of a mathematical anagram?
Possibly.
No more clues?
Give it a try.
Okay. 092619.
Think.
Would I need to use all the numbers?
All numbers must be involved.
In that case, we are searching for another 8-figure number. It could be some kind of a code which can be translated into a word.
That's one option.
These could be coordinates.
That's warmer.
Or it could be something much simpler.
Exactly.
Well, I presume it could be... Wait.
Take your time. There's no hurry.
Gotcha. 962100091. It's my number.
Congratulations.
Well, that's quite queer. Our numbers seem to be distant cousins.
But this is only the beginning.
Beginning, there's more.
Take another good look at these numbers.
Well, I presume if I rearranged them some more, we could get 100 or so more phone numbers of random people around the globe. Or I don't know how many combinations there would be possible with these.
43,320.
Gosh. Well, I wouldn't know anyone's number by heart. I barely remember my own, so I'm afraid that concludes the test.
Precisely your own.
Well, we figured that out already. I've had this number for ages.
You're on the right track.
Well, I suppose it could be.
And what have you figured out?
That's bizarre. That's really bizarre.
What is?
I think you're quite aware which number emerged here.
Humor me.
200-91916.
Which number is that?
That's the number of the first mobile I ever owned when I was 16, like the ending of that number.
Extraordinary.
Well, I have to admit, that was quite a peculiar one. Not perhaps the best mind twister I've encountered, but yes, a peculiar one.
And yet, the riddle is still unsolved.
Well, I can't see any other way I could look.
Look further.
Well, further into the past. I'm quite sure people didn't use cells back then.
What did they use?
Desktop phones? But these only had 6-digit numbers in those days.
Plus the area code.
Who knows what these were like? Oh, I can only remember ours here being something like 10.
Correct. And could anyone ever forget the number of their childhood home?
620991. God.
I congratulate you.
How the hell did you nose that out?
That's the uncertainty that reveals the system.
Yeah, but how can there be a system?
How not?
Well, I have no idea how these numbers were distributed but it must have been random. And that old desktop number, we had it even before I was born.
Exactly.
Now, come again? Who are you?
I'm an agent.
Like with the FBI or something? Or a literary agent?
I investigate things privately.
A private eye, then. Yeah, well, what's your reward in establishing that all the phone numbers I ever had belong to some strange system?
But this is merely one of the countless possible systems.
Look, I'm getting pretty tired of this game. I told you these math puzzles aren't for me. And the time is...
Yes, I know, 11. But you're quite accustomed to the late hours, to the darkness.
I fail to see the connection.
You wouldn't if you'd look at these numbers from a different angle.
What angle?
As you yourself suggested a while ago.
That it might be a code of a sort. Or coordinates.
You've cracked it again.
I should have mentioned that my knowledge of geography is even lousier than my knowledge of math. I can hardly tell the latitudes from the longitudes. To be precise, I can't.
These are not space coordinates.
So what other coordinates can there be?
How many dimensions are there in our world?
Well, length, width, height...
Is that all one can measure?
Measure... time?
You've just found the key. Now you can open the next door.
How can these numbers be used to measure time? Unless these are dates. Years, months, and days.
Can you bring an example?
What? There would be again a limitless number of combinations. What was it you said, like 40 billion or something?
Oh no. The possibilities here are much more limited.
Yes, I can actually see that. There are 12 months, which means the first number can be 0, 1, then 2, the days number 1 to 3, the years. Are we discussing the years in the past?
But perhaps also those yet to come.
Well, I wouldn't even know where to... Okay, well, let's try. It's 2016. The month is 9th, and the day is...
Which day is it?
The day is 19th. 201609.
Another coincidence.
I'm not sure. I want to play this game.
But who said anything about a game? We are balancing an equation.
I already told you. I'm not the one to...
Not a mathematical equation. The equation of life.
And I suppose it's solved now?
Perhaps there's more. Why don't you try and rearrange the dates? Something significant may come up.
Look, if you don't tell me what's it all about, I'll be hanging up for tonight. I'm expecting to have another call any minute now.
1990.
What?
1990. A year to remember. Don't tell me nothing comes to mind.
Not a year I would care to recall.
1990. What remains?
1206.
What if we go for December, the month of Christmas? If the month is 12th.
6th.
Does this particular date happen to mean anything to you?
What is this? Who are you?
I'm merely investigating.
Every investigation should have a purpose and a reason.
I'm investigating a death.
The death of my father. December 6th, 1990. That's where all this was taking us, wasn't it?
Nothing takes us anywhere. It's merely an uninterrupted, continuous string.
Yes, perhaps for you. But I'm going to interrupt this string. There's the call I was expecting, so...
Listen to me.
If you're accusing me of anything, come over with a court order and arrest me. Or, if you have anything to say that makes any sense, Send me an email.
But you don't have electricity.
How do you... Besides, it's not as if I'm going to stay without it forever.
You should be prepared for anything to happen.
This is turning really grotesque, and I have no intention to play around any longer. And you can keep your prize. You win. Goodbye. Ah, for fuck's sake.
What now?
You know, you couldn't have called it the best moment. I had some lunatic pestering me for a while.
What lunatic?
Total bloody mindfuck gamer gave me some freakish puzzles to solve while cunningly sniffing into my father's death.
What?
I tell you, a total freak. I didn't even understand if it was a man or a woman. Told me he was some kind of an agent or investigator. Well, pardon me if I very much doubt that. Fuck, I'm almost out of liquor. He totally freaked me out. Are you at the gates?
Far from it. Do you have any idea what's going on outside? I can't cross the bridge.
Why?
There's an oak on it.
An oak?
Or a spruce or a willow or a palm, whatever it is you have growing in these backwoods. In a word, I was turning onto the bridge and this trunk is just laying there smack down in the middle of the bridge.
Oh, shit.
A detour it is. You're gonna have to hang out there for another 20 minutes or so.
Oh, fuck.
My word, I feel like such an idiot. Your lights are on no more than 100 feet away and I can't do anything about it.
What lights?
In the tower.
What tower? The power's out.
Didn't you change the fuses?
No, this lunatic had me put here. What do you mean, tower?
What do you mean, what do I mean? The belfry, turret, minaret, what else do you want to call it? You know, where we mess with the Ouija board and stuff.
Where we... I haven't even been there. Not for years. Not since the last time we went there. On the day when my father met his...
We were?
A fortnight before Christmas. About 25 years ago. It was a night almost like this. Don't you remember?
Oh, I suppose we were. We stopped messing with the Ouija board years ago.
Why did we go there in the first place?
How the hell should I know? You were too chicken to go on your own, so you dragged me along. You were searching for something, I think.
It's weird I don't have any real memories of that day.
Figures. You landed on your head when you climbed down the stairs. I had to call an ambulance for you. You were out cold for half an hour or so.
And during that time, Father...
How were we supposed to know that he was suffering a heart attack at that very moment? If I hadn't called the ambulance for you, maybe nobody would have discovered there was something wrong with your dad.
Anyway, that wouldn't have mattered. He was dead by then.
Well, he wasn't quite yet.
Yeah, when I finally came to, he was. Yeah, you had the chance to bid him goodbye. Dad considered you nothing short of a son.
That wasn't much of a goodbye. He was delusional. He went on about you not calling him.
What?
I tell you, quite deranged.
What did he say?
Oh, he raved something about you shouldn't call him. Look, it was total gibberish.
Why have you never told me that?
Well, hello. You went through a year of depression. I wasn't going to be the one to tell you that your father's last words were to not call him.
I just remembered something.
Well?
I seem to have received another freaky phone call that day.
From whom?
I can't recall a thing. I think that someone called me.
Like today? Perhaps the very same guy.
Not funny. But no, it couldn't have been the same guy. I seem to recall that there was something strangely familiar in that voice.
And you can't recall what he said?
No. But I presume that's the reason why we went to the tower in the first place.
Spooky. But I tell you, the lights are on in the tower.
Now stop this nonsense. The lights are still out.
Well, you know all these stories.
What stories?
A man is alone in an empty, dark house. It's a stormy night, and then all of a sudden he begins to get these weird phone calls.
I received one weird phone call, not to include the one from Mart. Her calls are routinely weird, and yours is about to turn weird as well.
Give it some time. So the man has this strange feeling that someone is watching him. Watching his every step.
Yeah, well, you know, there was a moment I had this feeling. He seemed to know I had a notebook and a pencil on my desk. I knew that my power is out, and that I'm alone.
So there you are. So the man begins to think that someone is observing him with binoculars.
Well, he'd need to have X-ray eyes to see anything through this rain.
Have you at least got your curtains drawn?
Yeah, these were sort of lost by the Chinese dry cleaners back in '98.
It is just as I thought.
What is?
At one point, the man can't take it anymore, and he decides to call the police to establish where the mysterious phone calls are coming from. And right after the last call, the detective calls back and tells him,
We've established the whereabouts of the caller. The calls are coming from inside your house.
I respect you for being a die-hard horror film buff, but I wish you would update your collection a bit.
But how can you tell I'm not right?
That this enigmatic joker, this sphinx, isn't looming above you in the tower. Or perhaps behind your study door. Or perhaps already in the very room with you, hiding in a dark corner where the light of the candle doesn't reach.
Nonsense. I'm completely alone in the house.
Good for you. Okay then. I'll be peeling rubber. Stay put.
As if I had any choice.
Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling.
Why do you keep calling?
You had time to think.
Think about what?
About all the questions that keep gnawing at you. Who am I? Where am I?
Who are you? Where are you?
When I told you I was an investigating agent, I should have been more specific. I'm not one who's working for police.
Well, a scientist then.
And not a scientist. Not in the common sense of the word. I investigate certain phenomena, the understanding of which is still in its infancy. It will take half a century before studies in this field will be officially recognized by mainstream science.
Why, you've lost me.
I'm investigating the so-called unseen world.
What? The afterlife?
To be more specific, that grey area where reality and, as you said, afterlife overlap.
You're a medium. Is that the correct term?
My specific research involves the vibrational frequency of space-time helices, the ones that intersect with each other, as do ripples which are formed on the surface when you throw two stones into the water. Have you noticed how both of these sets of ripples will continue on their journey through each other, just as though disputing the laws of physics? Or do you know that light is able to retain information, and when another beam of light, even from a simple household torch, comes in contact with it, the information is passed on?
In short, all the shenanigans you pulled were really about the death of my father. And now you're probably going to tell me Father has ordered you to contact me.
Your father's death was merely one of a multitude of ripples.
As far as I understand, mediums offer their services for money, just like whores. I don't remember having solicited you, and don't for a moment presume you'll receive an award for bringing me reports from beyond the grave.
True, I'm working for money, but not for yours.
You refuse to reveal your identity, as well as your intentions. And if you don't immediately tell me who hired you and where you are, this conversation is over.
Do you believe someone can be simultaneously near and far away?
Precisely the kind of unambiguous reply I was anticipating. So where is that?
For you, I'm merely a voice in your own head.
Yes, but where is your physical body, the one producing this voice?
You would find it difficult to grasp.
By all means, I find it difficult to grasp when a person is unable to tell me where he's physically located.
For you, nowhere.
Please, elaborate on for me. What makes me so special?
The era you live in.
Oh yes, finally I've got it. It's all clear to me now. You are calling me from a different time, from a different point on the fabric of time-space bullshit continuum. So it goes without saying you don't physically exist in what I perceive as reality.
You're correct.
How could I have been so slow to grasp it? Should have perhaps cut back on booze. You are calling from the realm of the dead. You traversed this earth hundreds of years ago. Or perhaps you are a talking dinosaur.
Please don't be absurd. I couldn't be calling from the past.
Why on earth not?
There were no mobile connections in the past.
Goodness gracious, what infallible logic you've got, but I don't understand shit.
For you, I'm not yet born.
Oh, and pray, for what date have you arranged your birth?
I planned my birth no more than you planned yours. But from your point in time, it will take place in a couple of years.
Prove it.
Do I really need to?
Give me a piece of tangible evidence, right now, and perhaps I shan't disconnect you and block your number forever.
The silence that rushed past him deafened him with its voiceless screams, which were at once menacing and imploring, tempting and condemning. These are your words, aren't they? That you wrote down moments before the fuses blew and your wife called from the States.
I have no idea how you pull this off, but I'm pretty convinced it's illegal.
What is?
To eavesdrop on private conversations and to monitor someone's private life. If there are any cameras hidden on these premises, I guarantee you a whole shitload of problems.
There are no cameras.
How convenient. But the lights were on when I was writing this sentence. How very convenient. There's so many windows and no curtains. What are you? Crouching up a tree with your binoculars? Like a wet brow?
I warned you, you would find it difficult to grasp.
But tell you what, I just had a brainstorm. If you're in the future, seeing and knowing everything, that's what we'll do. I shall alter something in this room. I shall break something, which means that this something doesn't exist in the future. To be more precise, I decide to break something, but I won't do so before you tell me what it is.
Decisions are indecisive. Only acts influence the future.
Yes, so you could observe these acts through your hidden cameras. All right. Very well then. Try to worm your way out of this. Regardless of what kind of surveillance technology you have installed in this house, or whether you have hacked into my phone, there are places that simply are out of reach for you. Out of reach for every human eye. The bottom of the top drawer is one such place. Wouldn't you agree?
Let's presume it is.
Good, and now observe my hand. This hand will go to the bottom of the top drawer. And in my hand, I shall have this permanent marker. You have heard of permanent markers in the future, right? They are, well, permanent. Using this marker, I shall now write a single word On the bottom of the drawer, get it?
Yes,
And this lovely vintage desk, it's still there in the future, I presume.
it is.
Lovely. Without any cameras to help you this time, you shall tell me the word that I am at this very moment writing in this drawer.
Rat.
How did you know that? I haven't myself taken a look at it.
But I have.
I haven't even opened the drawer yet.
But I have.
When were you in this room?
I am here as I speak.
Where?
I'm sitting in your chair.
Raul.
Dialing Raul. Dialing Raul. Dialing Raul.
Yes,
Raul. You were right.
I was right.
Yes. He's here.
He is there.
Inside the house.
Inside the house.
The caller.
The caller.
The one we discussed.
The one we discussed.
Raul. Why do you keep repeating my every word?
I keep repeating your every word.
No radio coverage. No radio coverage.
Very well. Two can play at that game. Last incoming call.
Dialing last incoming number. This number is not in use. Please check the number. Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling.
Sadly, that's not how our communication works. I told you, calls can't be placed from the past to the future.
So you are watching my activities after all.
I have a record of all the calls you have dialed or received this evening, and of those you are about to place. Among these, there's one you shouldn't make.
Why not?
When we try to change the past, we might instead cause disasters.
What past? Didn't you say you were from the future? Let me have a wild guess. You say you haven't been born yet, so we're gonna meet the year 2019. The next option would be 2069. That would mean you're about 50.
I'm 42.
Yes, and it's either 19th of January or
9th of November.
Neat. So do I get the prize I was promised? Or is there another level to this game?
Thousands. It is the key to unlock your whole life.
These 8 numbers.
These are more than 40,000 different combinations, possibilities, and decisions you have made or left unmade.
Yes, but how can you be talking to me from future? How is it technically conceivable?
You agree that these numbers, which seem to be permanently attached to each other, they come together in a single point.
In me, I am this point.
Now, imagine all the previously revealed dates doing the same, coming together in a moment in time.
You know very well they are.
Thus, a template is formed that allows for moments to overlap. As when you take 100 punch cards and pile them up, there are tens of thousands of tiny holes but it is a very small chance that they will line up so that you can see through any of them. Yet, those particular numbers which have shaped all your life since your birth allow this to happen. But only at very rare moments. You asked me, why today? Why so late? This is one of those moments.
If there is even a grain of truth in this, I shall now put it to test.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I'll conduct a test which neither you nor I can tamper with. Whatever technology you have, hidden here with ears and eyes in every corner and every drawer.
I repeat.
And if that test proves your point, then I can warn myself not to leave my father, but to fetch his physician immediately. I can prevent everything that happened on that day. And perhaps my father will. And perhaps my father will open the door any minute. Alive and well.
I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't.
No, my cell was dropped in a puddle that day and was busted. The tabletop.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Now, listen carefully, Martin. You don't know who I am. And to be honest, I don't yet know who you are. And neither of us will know it until you have solved the riddle. To be more precise, until we have solved it together.
Who is this?
I'm someone who knows your every secret.
Such as?
Such as that you just arrived home with Raul from boarding school in Switzerland to spend your Christmas holiday together.
Is it Tom?
Tom who? Oh yeah, the son of a bitch, yeah, 11 bully who split by your lip in the gym. Yeah.
Well, who is this then?
Let's conduct an experiment. If this is successful, I shall trust you, and you shall trust me.
Meaning what?
Let's do it right away. Once we're both convinced that there are things which only the two of us can know, I shall reveal to you a matter of great importance. It will change your life forever.
Let's do what, exactly?
Ha! The hammer of witches.
What?
The old Latin book you have never understood a word of, because in spite of your best efforts you don't speak a word of Latin.
I'll learn it.
No, you won't. But since the pictures are mighty awesome, you pinch it from Dad's study each time you and Raul mess around with the Ouija board to pester the local spirits.
How did you know?
That's what you'll do next. Tell me a number from 1 to about 500.
268.
Open that book on that page 268 and write a random word there.
What word?
And the moment you have done so, close the book and don't show it to anyone. And I shall tell you what you have written.
Oh yeah? I rather doubt that.
You can resist, but your curiosity will get the better of you. So ask Raul to give you that ballpoint pen with switchable colors that you bought at the station right before you boarded your train, and use the red tube to write this random word. And The moment you have done so, I shall tell you that word, and then you'll know that you can trust me, and I can trust you.
Okay, I'll do it. But if this is some kind of a lame joke...
But what if it isn't?
Okay, I'll be right back. Raul, let's make a quick visit to the tower.
268. Rat. Some things never change.
'Martin.
Father?
I need help. My pacemaker's failing. Call the medics.
I can't.
Hang up. I can't dial a call if the line is busy.
Father.
Who is this? Where's my son?
You mustn't excite yourself.
Dear God, who are you? How did you get to my house?
It's me, Dad.
God, help! My son!
Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling.
I told you. You changed nothing.
It was me who called that day.
Yes.
I myself sent myself to fetch the book. I thought it was in my father's study, but we had left it in the tower.
Yes.
As I ran out, I left the receiver off in my room. And when Dad's pacemaker failed, he was unable to call the medics. He never wanted to own a cellular. And on the other line he heard a strange man in his son's room. Dear God, it's me who killed him.
I did advise against it.
And when I had found the book and written the word, we ran down and I stumbled on the spiral staircase. I lost consciousness. And Raul never thought to check on Dad, who was dying in his study. In here.
I'm sorry.
I wish I would have been spared this knowledge. Why did I have to learn this? How shall I keep on living?
There are two options. One, to be as you are. To write your last sentence over and over again. Never to move to the next chapter. To wait for Merle to call at 11. To wait for Raul never to arrive. To listen to the never-ending thunder.
What are you saying?
When was the last time things were any different? When did you last see the sunlight? When was the last time Raul arrived at the gate? What does Merle look like?
I don't understand. I don't want to listen to this.
Is it because it's so late?
Yes, it's nearly
11. But when was the last time it was anything but 11?
No.
Merle calling. Merle calling. Merle calling. Merle calling.
Hello?
Hello?
Where were you?
Where was I? I was right here.
I called a while ago.
I know we spoke.
Really?
What do you mean?
I doubt that very much.
You called me when your matinee ended. You told me to work out more and to drink less and...
Indeed, you do need to work out more. And drink less.
Are you on your bus to New York?
What's the time back there?
Merle, you're not really talking to me, are you?
Why are you talking to me as if I were an idiot? You know perfectly well that we are touring. And there are several time zones in the States.
We are not having this conversation.
And there won't be an evening performance tonight. LA tour just ended.
I think it ended a long time ago. I wonder how many times we've had this conversation already.
2,448.
But Merle, this is the last time, isn't it?
Well, it's really up to you, after all.
I'm beginning to understand everything.
And anyways, how's the weather?
The weather is crappy. There's a storm going on for I don't know how long. I can barely remember the sun. And Merle, neither can you.
Okay. I don't want to argue. I'll be off now. I'll call you from New York.
I have a feeling that's the one call I will never get.
Oh, and when you go to change the fuses, take a flashlight so you don't nosedive again.
I don't seem to be able to recall. Perhaps I already went. and changed them, and
All right then, half an hour.
ta-ta.
And don't invite those pointless drinking pals of yours over.
Ta-ta.
As if
I didn't know you were having booze upstairs while I'm away.
Raul.
Dialing Raul.
Yo.
I wanted to say goodbye, Raul.
Well, I just started driving.
I'm sorry I made you come over tonight in this weather.
I'm racing to death here as it is. Do you want another vengeful spirit haunting you there?
But you don't have to. You no longer have to race down this endless road.
And have you taken a look out the window? Are you aware of what's happening outside?
No, it appears I haven't been aware of anything for almost 50 years.
Well, you know all these stories.
I do now.
Okay, chill. The bottles are rolling in, mate.
Goodbye, my friend.
Cheers.
Unknown number calling. Unknown number calling.
Why didn't you tell me right away?
You had to figure it out on your own. That is the other of the two possible options. I'm not the first one who has tried to make you see things for what they are.
What happened to Merle?
That bus never made it to New York. A fatal collision occurred soon after takeoff.
3 dead after tour bus splits tractor trailer in
Two
half.
horrific crashes today, both involving buses.
A deadly day on America's highways.
4 people remain in critical condition.
Fatal crash that left 3 dead and 13 others injured.
And Raul?
I presume he tried to outrace death, but one never succeeds.
It's a single vehicle.
And me. Let me guess. I did get a change of fuses.
You did.
So on which stairs did my journey end?
Water had oozed in, right into the fuse box. You only needed to touch them.
And all those voices I've heard on this endless night. The crying of an infant, the creaking of the floorboards, the feeling that someone is standing right behind me.
After many years, there are those who are trying to live and be happy in this house.
If only I wasn't disturbing them. And I thought, I'm being haunted. Whereas it was they who hired you to get rid of me.
It happens. The ghosts can be from the past as well as from the future. No one is to be blamed. Yet, only rarely does it happen that 3 people who share such a close connection and the tragedy happens on the same night, at the very hour. You were unable to break this endless circle, and yet, should you tear yourself free, The others would finally dissolve in time as well.
What do I have to do?
Just blow out the candles. Let the lights vanish with the whole world you have taken for real, even though you are no longer part of it. Close your eyes. No more thoughts. No memories. Let go. Feel that you are the wind which disperses everywhere at once, carrying along all fear and anxiety, leaving the house free and at peace. The darkness can make the faintest of sparks appear as a blazing light. It is time to let the new inhabitants move in, to make the house vibrate with the frequency of life. It is time to go home. Lights, please.
This house, is it at peace now?
This house